Greetings my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back to my kitchen. Today's video is sponsored by Crowd Cow, the marketplace of high quality meats that allows you as the consumer to create a meaningful relationship with your farmer. So the way it works is super simple. You just build your box, choose your selection of meats. You can choose poultry, beef, pork, seafood, and then you schedule your delivery date. Your meats are vacuum packed and frozen at peak freshness and will arrive at your doorstep completely frozen. Every box is recyclable and compostable, and every order is 100% carbon neutral. You can become a Crowd Cow member for free and receive 5% off your entire order and free shipping for orders over $99. I like Crowd Cow because they have great quality meats, but I also like their selection of cuts. There are different kinds of cuts that I can't normally find at the grocery store, and I like being able to support my local farmer. I can enter my zip code and Crowd Cow will tell me what farmers are around me locally that I can support. So if you'd like to try Crowd Cow for yourself, they're offering a special limited time offer, so act quickly. New members can receive $100 of free meat and free shipping if you use my code down below. Big thanks to Crowd Cow for sponsoring this video and for their continued support. Now today, I'm going to be making a hot dish, a Minnesotan hot dish. And this was inspired by my dear friend Mandu, who grew up eating this in Minnesota. And it is a very simple, no-nonsense meal that can feed a crowd relatively inexpensively, and very little work is involved. And from what I've gathered, it's pretty much the state dish of Minnesota. I've never had one, so let's go ahead and make one. So, in this skillet, I've got some oil heating up, and I'm going to add one medium onion. Now I'm going to add some ground beef. This came in my Crowd Cow order. This is my hand-ragu beef. So the origins of hot dish may have come from the Great Depression in times of lean, but the tater tot version was not popularized until the 1950s. And did you know that tater tots were invented and created out of the scraps from the French fry making process? Very clever, right? Just chop up those scraps, you shape them, add a little seasoning, and then you got tater tots. So today's hot dish is going to be a tater tot hot dish. From my understanding, a hot dish is basically a casserole. The components are usually some kind of vegetable, some kind of canned soup, and some kind of protein. Sometimes the starch can be tater tots or noodles. So I'm going to add some garlic powder to this. Mandu did not specify this, but I think it could use a little extra something. This inspiration actually comes from Sarah, from Simply Sarah. She's lovely. If you don't know her channel, I'll put a link down below. Everything she makes looks absolutely delicious. She made a tater tot casserole on her channel. She included some garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of Worcestershire. So I'm going to do that too. Now I'm not going to add any salt because we're going to add some canned soup to this, so that has plenty of salt in it. I'm going to add some pepper because I love it. So that took all of maybe 5 minutes. And now we're going to add a big can of cream of mushroom soup. You can add cream of celery, you can add cream of chicken, but I remember growing up eating cream of mushroom soup. My brother and I would scoop a little bit straight out of the can. Here we go. Very, very salty. Super salty. It's condensed soup. You're supposed to add some milk to it. It has a flavor of canned mushroom. Very familiar, actually. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That was fun. Get all that out of there. Next we're going to add 1 can of drained corn. Niblets. I remember not eating these too often either, but really liking the flavor of canned corn. Right out of the can. Something about that canned flavor. Mix all that soup in there. Ooh. Love that sound. Now, I think some people drain the fat out of the beef, but mine wasn't too fatty, and I personally like a little bit of fat. I'm supposed to add some frozen green beans. I've also seen this done with canned green beans. Those are beautiful. Look how bright those look. About half a bag. I like the color of the frozen green beans better than the canned. The canned ones always look a bit sad. Gray, you know what I mean? Apparently the senators from Minnesota every year have a hot dish competition, Love that. Put aside politics for a moment, get in the kitchen, have a little friendly competition with Hotdish. Love it. Add this to a casserole dish. I've buttered it. Next, we're going to distribute this, kind of give everything a nice little smooth out. And now for the best part, in my opinion, the tater tots. Now, I was looking for a variety of tater tots, the kind that everybody else in America grew up with, but they were completely out. And the only size bag they had was the size of a small child, and it would not fit in my refrigerator. So I got these ones instead. Hopefully good. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to take our tater tots and we're going to arrange them prettily or not. You can do this however you wish. But I'm going to start them in the middle and do a little pattern like this, because I think that's going to be cute. If you don't have time for this, just dump the tots on. It'll still be delicious. Okay, so after we're done placing all these tots on, we're going to put it into a 400-degree preheated oven. Some recipes say about a half an hour, others say an hour. Probably depends on how thick your casserole is. Essentially everything is cooked in the casserole part. We're just going to get the tots nice and golden brown. Leave it up to you in terms of how long you bake this for. If you like your tots extra crispy, as you should, then perhaps more on the side of 1 hour. So I've never made Hotdish before, so I will come back when this is beautiful and golden and bubbly. Alrighty, see you in a little bit, lovelies. Lovelies, look at the Hotdish. It's beautiful. Listen to this. Those are some crispy tots. Yes. And we're just gonna scoop out a big old scoop. Ready? Alrighty, my lovelies, my first taste of Minnesotan Hotdish. Itadakimasu. Yeah, it's not half bad. I'm glad I did not put any salt. The cream of mushroom soup is plenty salty. The soup also gives it a creaminess without feeling overly rich. Although I did see some recipes that include cheese, so if you want some dairy richness, then some cheese would work in here as well. I taste the onions and the ground beef. The corn gives it a little bit of crunch. I really like that the green beans, because I use frozen green beans, aren't kind of gray. They're still nice and bright for color. Let me have a tater tot. The tater tots are definitely my favorite part. They're crisp on the outside, soft in the middle, have that kind of hash brownie flavor to them. So I love the connections and how memory can be so intertwined with a specific food. It can immediately take you back to that period of your life. I did not grow up with Hotdish, so I don't have any of those nostalgic kind of attachments or memories associated with this dish, but for what it is, it's not bad. It's a quick meal that comes together very fast, requires almost no effort whatsoever, and you can feed a crowd, and you can freeze it. So there you have it, Minnesotan Hotdish Mandu. I hope I did you proud. Thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Crowd Cow for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to try Crowd Cow for yourself, you can become a new member and receive $100 of free meat and free shipping if you use my link down below. Act quickly, it's for a limited time only. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye. Hotdish tater tot, tater tot, tater tot, top, top, tater tot, tater tot, top.